Is that nil together?
We become bored a little bit.
It could be the old bats.
Ready, set, go.
The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2 with but one inning more to play. And then when Cooney died at first and Barrows did the same, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. The straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to that hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought, if only Casey could get a whack at that. We'd put up even money now with Casey at the bat. But Flynn preceded Casey, as did also Jimmy Blake, and the former was a Lulu, and the latter was a cake. So upon that stricken multitude, grim melancholy sat, for there seemed but little chance of Casey's getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single to the wonderment of all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball. And when the dust had lifted and the men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second and Flynn a hugging third.
Nice.
2 out, second, third.
Freak out.
An aside, that's an aside.
Freak
Then from 5,000 throats and more there rose a lusty yell. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled in the dell. It knocked upon the mountain and recoiled upon the flat, where Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat.
Yeah.
There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in Casey's bearing and a smile on Casey's face. And when responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat. No stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he wiped his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded as he wiped his hands with dirt. Then while the rising pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance gleamed in Casey's eye, a sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air. And Casey stood a-watching it, in haughty grandeur there. That ain't my style, said Casey. Right? Who won? The umpire said. From the bleachers, black with people, there rose a muffled roar, like the beating of the storm waves on a stern and distant shore. Oh, kill him! We should have kill him! Kill the umpire! Someone shouted on the stand. We'll
We'll get back there.
And it's likely they have killed him had not Casey raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, great Casey's visage shone. He stilled the rising tumult. He bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the spheroid flew, but Casey still ignored it. And the umpire said, "Steve Wright, 2."
Gilliam! Gilliam!
By the maddened thousands, and echo answered,
Fraud!
Yeah.
but one scornful look from Casey, and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold. They saw his muscles strained, and they knew that Casey wouldn't let that ball go by again. And now,
Sign language?
the sneer is gone from Casey's lip.
That's only Nash.
His teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cool violence his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go. And now the air is shattered. Whoop.
It won't fall through.
By the force of Casey's blow. Oh, somewhere in this promised land, the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out.